Holt Forest. Alice Holt Forest. I might have said Alice Holt Country Park, but it's Alice Holt Forest. Well, a bit of an interesting journey actually. Lots of standing water, load of trees down and stuff. Turns out there was a tornado in Aldershot overnight, which is only about 10 miles from here, I think, something like that. So yeah, pretty bad. Anyway, we're here and it's stunning, absolutely beautiful. You just come in. I think it's £2 and a bit to pay for your parking, which you have to pay before you get out. There is just not a sound other than a few birds. Absolutely beautiful. So we'll go see where the start is in that. But yeah, this should be lovely. Looking forward to it. Dog wash always comes in handy if you've got a dog. If you haven't, probably not. Just had a good chat with the run director actually, and he says that it very rarely gets cancelled down here, which is great. And the only reason it would ever really get cancelled would be high winds, because obviously all the trees, I think they have to close the I was going to say the park, is it close to the park? Anyway, they have to close the facility if it gets too windy, but other than that never ever gets cancelled. I mean, you can see the paths that it's on, fairly decent. So yeah. But honestly, it is just still, there is no wind today whatsoever. It's a bit muggy, massive storm overnight as I mentioned. Lovely. I don't know if you can hear this, but there's definitely an owl. Did you hear that? There's a tawny owl doing the high pitch squeak, and then there's the other one calling. Amazing. Quick update. I've just been chatting to someone, and I think I classed this as undulating a little bit earlier. I'm told it's hilly. Oh well. People arriving now. Looks like a good turnout, and yeah, just so looking forward to this one. Let's go and see the first timers briefing.
Welcome to Alice Holt Parkrun. I believe it's one of the better parkruns in the country, but after you've done Dragon Hill, I'm sure you'll probably disagree with me. But it's a lovely course, the trails are fantastic, it's wonderful. I'll ask for where people have come from at the end. I'll show you the map. Here we are. This is the wonderful Alice Holt. We're here, and so when we start, we'll head off in that direction. We have to walk about 100 metres down at the start. Then we head off into the forest. We'll turn right and down Brick Lane, a bit uneven. It's been relayed, but it's still boggling. Then we turn right along through the trees, and then we come back up this hill here. Now this hill is a steep little monster, so take it easy. But once you get to the top there, you've done about 1.4 miles, and then you're going to come across the crossroads and go back out into the forest up, and then you turn right and down the big steep hill, and then you're going all the way to the top of the course, which is about 2.5k, and then you're going to come back on an undulating section all the way around the bottom of the course, back up this hill, turn left to come to the finishing straight, which you can see being set up behind you.
Parkrun. Before I just get on with the main briefing, I just want to do a thank you for all our volunteers who are here today. We've got 25 volunteers out on the course and here. It has been a bit of a struggle in the recent weeks to get the volunteer rota filled. I'm holding this, which is the 25 volunteer t-shirt. It's my favourite colour. So if anyone else likes purple and hasn't volunteered, if you want to speak to me or look at me on some of the sharp corners, so be careful on the insides of the bends. Do we have any visitors here today?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So we have Pete from, I can't read your writing.
So we have Pete from Southampton, we have Tom, Sarah and Grace from Winchester, Roessa from North Wales. We have Joe from Swindon, and it's Mark's birthday.
Happy birthday to Mark. No one's told me about any milestones, but has anyone got a milestone? What's your name? Rob. So Rob doing his 50th. Congratulations.
How are we going to know?
Look at it, there you go. Steady little walk down to the start. And yeah, it's going to be hilly, this one. Never mind. Oh, you all right? Massive downhill to start, which is not a good sign, as we all know. Thank you. First climb back up. Oh boy. So that's like the first little loop. And now go out and do one big one, which is going to be very hilly. Thank you. Here we go. Downhill. Smell what I can. This really is an absolutely beautiful course. It's hard, but it's so beautiful. Another uphill. See that smile coming from my face. I won't swear. Final mile, bit downhill, but we know what's to come. So yes, this is a really hard course, but the nature and the scenery in general is just beautiful, absolutely incredible. The beach hills are coming. Thank you, loved it. Thank you, really enjoyable, thank you. Oh, I did enjoy it. Well done. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, that was slow, but over 32 minutes, I think. I just had nothing but legs on those hills. But what a beautiful, beautiful course. Well, quite simply, the best, hardest park run I've ever done. Just simply beautiful that. If you get a chance, come to Alice Holt. Yeah, loved it. Slow but beautiful. Next week I'm heading up to Rother Valley, a suggestion by someone who watches the channel. So I'm up in Sheffield next week, so I'm going to go do Rother Valley. Please subscribe and like if you can, it really helps. And we'll see you up in Sheffield, I mean Rotherham, next week.